Hello, and welcome to our narcissistic celebration of 3,000 subscribers.
Woo!
Vanity is all I have.
3G.
What was that, Ben?
Vanity is all I have.
Is it? I'm making sure your microphone is on
It is
because that's.
on.
I'm
Indeed.
obsessed with making sure microphones are on and that I'm being heard. That's my obsession.
My obsession is coffee. Keeping
Mhm.
the microphone close to my face,
Yes.
which it gets away from me sometimes.
Yeah.
See, look, I just did it. I'm talking to you now, and I'm not even talking to my microphone.
How dare you?
God, you're
Oh,
trash.
sorry guys. Sorry guys.
Okay, so this is our second Q&A. You can watch our first Q&A on this channel. It was just like 2 weeks ago because
Yeah.
for some reason we thought that we should do another one at 3,000 subs because that one was for 2,000 subs. And somehow it quickly
It catapulted.
It did.
It's just boom.
Somehow.
Here we are.
Here
Which
we
is,
are.
Yeah, all thanks to you guys, all thanks to our
Mhm.
viewers and listeners,
Mhm.
our friends of the show, which is I've
Yes.
decided what's gonna be on my tombstone is just friend of the show. This is
Just
super.
says friend.
It just says friend. It's not gonna be my
I
name.
love it.
It's not gonna be like
Okay.
beloved daughter, mother. I don't know if I'm gonna have children,
Oh.
sister. Just friend of the show.
Could say save it for air. Is
Yeah,
what it
save
could
it for
also say.
air.
Mhm.
Is your mic on?
Is your bring your mic
Bring
to
your
your
mic
face.
to your face. You're gonna be buried beside me, and it's just gonna be
We're getting a plot, a
it's
family
the
plot.
little hand is gonna be reaching to my tombstone, and it's gonna be you bringing the mic back to my mouth right here.
It is.
I'm super honored that this has happened. I just want to go on air, and say I appreciate all your hard work that you do for our show. Um,
Oh,
in
thanks.
promotion and working so hard to get these videos up. She does everything for the show basically. I just show up with my sass and charisma and just talk about movies, but she is the operations and the brains behind everything. So
Mhm.
salute
Along with
salute
Ben.
to you.
No,
He's,
we-
he gets a
with
little
Ben.
part. He has a
We
little
owe
part.
we owe Brianne so much.
Ben's
So
new to
much.
our show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just grasped on like they're getting popular. I can be part of this.
Are we getting
Sure.
popular? Are we like the popular cool kids?
Yeah.
Are we the plastics?
Oh, I
mean-
feel like we're like the B team.
Mm.
Like we're
Okay,
not the
yeah,
big kids,
yeah.
but we're
We're JV.
yeah, we're the
We're
JV.
junior varsity.
We're the best JV that we can be.
I've never been JV, guys. I was not athletic.
Oh, but we love you anyway. Let's
don't
say
like
hello to
better.
some people that we see in the chat. We did see I am hype from Leiserberg. We are
Woo!
hype too. Adam Kennedy, hey, Decipher 8121. Randall
Hi.
Sands,
Hey,
Eric
Randall.
Monroe,
Oh,
Janine,
thanks, Randall
Bryce.
Sands. You look lovely too, boo.
we can't see you, but we know.
Eric
we know.
Monroe. Hi. Hello
Michael
to
Atkinson.
everyone.
So hey,
Oh, Michael's at work. Hey,
let's
Michael.
get
Don't in trouble.
to our first question, which I'm actually going to. Ben usually is gonna like give us our questions, but this one we actually saw together right before the show started, and so we're gonna go to that one first, and then we'll get to the ones by Ben. So the first one is from April Dawn, which says, "Congrats on 3K. Question: Where do you ladies shop for your movie clothing? I'm obsessed."
Great question.
That is an excellent question. And I do have to get back to what our thing was before, which there we go. Got it. Yeah.
Here we
Hey,
are.
Hi.
Here's the
So,
moneymaker.
lots of different places. Where you've shopped for some movie related stuff. You have.
I have. I definitely have. I'm not a big online shopper. Brianne
Okay.
is.
I am.
I am more of I like to try it on. I like to see it. I get a lot of my stuff at like theme parks. Like I go to Disneyland, I go to
mhm.
Universal. A lot of my shirts are from there. I got a shirt the other day in like a comic book store. Like I'm a brick and mortar kind of gal.
Okay. Good.
You know, I get it
Mhm.
in person. I get a few things on like Etsy. Like I'm gonna make a costume soon, and I get like little pieces online. But for the most part, I need that tangible thing to buy.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Where do you get
I want to say hey to Bart and hey to Jack Shipley.
Hey Bart, hey
Um,
Jack.
So I get my clothing from a variety of different places. Black Milk Clothing, I'm obsessed with. They sometimes have movie related stuff, and sometimes they just have good fashion overall. I've shopped at Poprageous, which is an LA based store made in Los Angeles, and that's online. That's where I got like my Pac-Man dress and my Tetris dress. I got
Sweet.
this one, which is Donkey Kong on Etsy.
Cool.
So there's a lot of stuff on Etsy. We Love Fine I have a dress that I recently wore that people were like, "That's a really cool dress." It's like Deadpool with tacos and flowers,
Oh, nice.
or roses, I should
Mhm.
say. People like that one, so that's We Love Fine.
Cool.
Gosh, I got that Rydell shirt that I wore over my cheerleading uniform
Mhm.
from eBay. So
Mhm.
yeah, sometimes Amazon, I'll search for things, but or just random costume places.
Mhm.
Like if you just type in what you're looking for and then hit like shop, then it can like bring up a lot of different stuff. So I've done that as well.
Mhm.
But I have a lot of costumes,
Mhm.
that I'll probably never wear publicly.
I love it though. I
But
love it. I love costumes. I love dressing up. I think it's
Mhm.
fun. I think it releases your inner child. I think that whatever you want to dress up as is cool as long as it's not, I don't know why any costume would be harmful, but as long as it's like something you're into and it makes you feel good,
Mhm.
fucking rock it, man. Like do whatever you want. If you're into like
Exactly.
Power Rangers,
Yeah,
Power Rangers movie looks awesome by
it
the
does.
way.
And Target is another good place. Sometimes
Target
they
has
have
great
geeky
costumes.
stuff.
Walmart too. I found
Mhm.
the Catwoman suit costume on Walmart's website. It actually looks pretty decent. It's like $25. Like
Whoa.
I'll spend $25 on that. That's not bad at all.
Sure.
For a good
Do it.
good costumes are expensive if you want them to look good, fit good, not be too thin to where you can like
Mhm.
see your underwear underneath. It's kind of hard for women to
Yeah.
get decent costumes for under like $200, I will say.
Yeah, that's you're getting into cosplay area when you're
Yeah.
like 200 and above.
Right,
So,
right.
which
Mhm.
is great. I support all the people that like are on Etsy that sell their cosplay because they're
Mhm.
incredible. But
Yeah.
anyways, so
They like
that's that.
make them. Yeah.
Let's
There you
get
go.
on to another question.
All right. All right.
And you can ask us questions in the chat too, because
Oh yeah.
Ben
Do
will be
it here.
checking that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
watching.
Um,
Okay.
but we have some other ones.
Sure. So let's go with the first one.
Okay.
James Finneran, JJ JJPF80 on Twitter, asks, pick your cast for an all-female Fast and Furious movie.
Ooh,
Super difficult.
It
jeez.
is.
That is so hard.
Let's say like seven, six
Seven?
people, six or seven people.
6 or 7 people.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to have a good line.
What?
Brie Larson.
She's
I want to
great.
see her do some action.
Ooh,
Emily
yeah.
Blunt.
She's gonna be Miss Marvel though.
Yes,
she's gonna be
she
in
can do
Clone.
more action.
Yeah.
More action. Scarlett Johansson. I mean, she's
Yes.
kind of like the action go-to woman right now.
She is. She is. Yeah. And I think it's because she has well, A, she's a great actress and is super committed to the performances.
Mhm.
She also has a great stunt woman named Heidi Moneymaker. I just like that name. I just think that that's cool. And apparently they have the same body type. And so she's been Scarlett's go-to stunt woman for
Yeah.
like all her movies, in which they're in like, 15 deep. They're
Yeah.
balls deep into Marvel's movies right now, guys.
I don't know her
Um,
name, but I would love the lead from Jane the Virgin.
Oh, Gina Rodriguez.
Gina Gershon.
Is
No.
it Gershon?
Gina
not
Gershon.
but Gina Gershon could be in this.
Gina
Fuck
Rod-
yeah,
Why
Gina
not? Why
Gershon could be the
Rodriguez.
villain. She would be amazing.
I want
Ruby
Zendaya.
Rose
I want Zendaya. Do you know who Zendaya is?
from it's gonna be the new
And
Jane.
she's gonna be in. We think
Yeah.
she's gonna be Mary
Yep.
Jane. They haven't
Mary Jane.
officially said she's Mary Jane,
She's Mary Jane.
but
Come on.
she's in. She was in a Disney show called Shake It Off.
Mhm,
It was not a good show, as most Disney Channel shows are.
mhm.
But she's really cool. I've seen her and stuff
Mhm.
now. She's a good actress.
Cool.
Great.
Cool. Ruby Rose, I just saw her in John Wick. She just has a cool look. Like I can
She
see
does.
her in a car with the tattoos just looking great. She's not the best actress. I will go on record to say that whenever I see her on Orange is the New Black, I just feel like she's playing herself, which is not a bad thing, but I haven't seen a range yet.
Hmm.
So I feel like for Fast and Furious, if they wanted, I would like to see her have like more of a meaty role. And she
Yeah.
has the look that I would want. So there you go. She
So
was good
those
in
are
John
some
Wick.
ideas.
She didn't talk though. Yeah.
Jack Shipley's saying Michelle Rodriguez has to be in it to tie it all together, and I agree.
Could be.
I agree.
Could be.
Yes.
She has
Could
to like.
be.
This is
She
her
could be
group now.
recruiting. She could be recruiting a new team because maybe
More
her team
family.
gets taken hostage
Mm-hmm.
or something, and she's like,
Mhm.
I need my people.
Oh,
Or it could
Mila
just be like an
Jovovich.
end sort of thing where like they meet up with her and then everyone comes together.
That would also work. Like
So
a better
there's that.
version of Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wait, a better version. Stop that.
better
Stop that right now.
version.
Stop
Tokyo
that right
Drift
now.
is amazing, I will say. Come on, the song with the Teriyaki Boys. I love
Mhm.
I wanna if you know.
I love all the suggestions that are coming in. in the chat, such as Naomi Harris and
That's
Tina
great.
Fey.
I love
Yes.
Mila Jovovich. She's done all the Resident Evil movies. She could for sure do a Fast and Furious movie. Like that's not a big jump for her.
Right. Let's go to our next question.
Okay. Right now, Decipher8121 asks in the chat, what movies do you I think put in front of your kids
Put
that
on?
gets their attention? Put on. What movies do you put on that gets your kids' attention?
All right, so this is specific to me. Right now it's Trolls.
Trolls.
Trolls, super easy. Like if I need exactly 92 minutes to do something, I know that I have 92 minutes with Trolls. In the past, there's been some other things. My kids are 4 and 6, so it's a little hard to get them to stay watching for a long time now because they might get bored or what have you. Like we took my son to see something recently. It wasn't. It was right before Lego Batman. Oh, it was Sing. We took my daughter and my son to see Sing, and like maybe 20, 30 minutes in, my son was like, I want to leave. I don't like this. It's not fast enough, Mom. I was like, okay. So he left. My daughter stayed. I was with my husband, and so we were able to split up, but it can be hard when you have certain ages. They did make it through Kung Fu Panda 3. My daughter made it through Moana, and my son wants to see Moana now that it's like available at home. Like he's okay with things at home, but so yeah, there's that. You know what? Your kids will also watch YouTube. My kids will watch forever EvanTube HD. Forever.
What's EvanTube HD?
EvanTube HD. Let's settle in for a moment. There's about 4 million subscribers to EvanTube HD. 4 million.
Wow.
I know they live in Orange County. I know that they do videos all the time, like a few times a week, and they do different challenges, and they go on. They basically like annotate their lives. But they do it with a different
kids
production.
Or adults or what
it's
is
the
it?
it's their whole family, but it's 2 kids and then the 2 adults. They have a dog. The thing about them though is that they sell things. They sell things to you. Like they will be like, this is an ad for Hasbro. This is an ad for Disney. This is an ad for this. Like everything they do is selling to you. Aside from some of their challenges, like if they're doing like a chicken nugget challenge or whatever, where they try to guess where it's from or whatever, they have blindfolds. But anyways, I know that all my views, how much money they're making every time, and I'm like, oh, well, good for you guys, good for you. I just feel sad. It makes me sad because then I feel like these kids just constantly have a video camera in their face and are constantly working.
Yeah.
And then that just kind of I like what they're doing. I think they're probably having fun with what they do, but it's a little part of me feels sad for that. But I don't know. Anyways,
it's like they don't know what it's like to be normal anymore, like to not have their life on film. Yeah, that sounds weird. Sounds like what the Kardashians.
I want to see like in a few years or in 10 years or whatever, there's probably going to be like a behind the music YouTube version, which like what happened to EvanTube HD. I want to. It's going to be so fascinating. I can't wait. He's going to go through some. I mean, I shouldn't.
So
I shouldn't make my predictions. He's like 10 or 11 now.
So Evan's the little boy, and then his parents are on it too?
His sister is younger, like 2 years younger, and his parents are on it. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Ben, what's up next?
Jack Shipley.
Hey, Jack.
At JRSP or JRS Pip Boy 2008 asks, why is your Rocky impression so fleek? Also, what is fleek?
Okay. My Rocky impression is fleek. Because I don't, the secret is to not work on it at all. That's the secret, is to not put any effort into it. And I have no idea what I'm doing. And it's secretly a really terrible impression. But we have fun with it. And it's a playful little thing we do. And fleek is something about eyebrows. That's all I know.
Right. Doesn't start with eyebrows. And then I just consider it like if you were to sub out on point.
It just means it's good. but I
don't know.
secretly think that it's really just pertaining to eyebrows. So if you say
Mm.
like this meal is on fleek, that sounds weird. You have to say this meal is bomb. Oh damn, I want some ramen right now. That sounds amazing.
Oh my god.
There's this place in
Yes.
LA called like Matsu or something. It's like it's open till like
Oh,
3
There's
a.m.
I've never been there. There's a place called Ramen Joint like up the street from here. That's really good though.
I want to
I
go to
go there a lot.
Ramen Yadamada. There's something by my house and it's really good and I just discovered it.
The
Yes.
official the official Google definition of fleek is extremely good, attractive, or stylish.
Oh,
Also, it's
okay,
an
okay.
adjective, so you can't say it is fleek. You have to say it is on
On
fleek,
fleek.
or that is a fleek dress or something.
Where did the word fleek come from? Though? Like,
Where
who
does
came
any
up
word
with
come
that
from?
fleek?
Where does
I
any
don't
word
know.
come from?
Because I feel like I don't know if fleek has to do with threading, but I feel like it really did originate with
Threading
eyebrows.
is crazy. Threading
So
is crazy.
threading is super
Hurts.
insane.
Threading is a way to pluck your eyebrows, but it hurts. It's really painful. I don't recommend it, but it does last longer than waxing them. Yeah, and it's better for your skin. So
yeah. For
there's
those of you
that.
who don't know what threading is, it's just two strings. Okay, you put them side by side and you twirl them and put it by your hairs, and it's so small.
You
that
can't do it
takes
yourself.
out.
There's
You
no
can't do it.
way. Someone
It's
else has
like-
to do it for you. It's
It's
an
kinda
art
like
form.
yeah, it's kind of like an Eastern
It's martial arts
practice.
of eyebrow waxing
Yeah,
and
there's all-
plucking.
so many things. I just really want some ramen now. I'm not even paying attention to the conversation. Just kidding, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Flake eyebrows, ramen, go.
Randall Sands asked
Hey,
on
Randall.
Twitter
Hi,
at Randall
Randall.
Sands. Hi, Randall. Name some Disney animated film you would never want to see live action. And I want to specify
Hard.
here because technically speaking, the Lion King live action is still going to be animated,
Yeah.
but it's animated to
yeah.
look live action, so I'm going to count that as seeing it live action.
Sure. You know, I don't know if I'm really that interested in like a Hercules live action. I mean, they already did that,
Well,
but
they didn't
like,
do
I mean,
Disney.
of the actual, like, if we're gonna remake that specifically,
I agree.
I don't know if that's could be done well, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I need it. I don't need it.
You know what I don't want? I don't want Lilo and Stitch live action.
No, yeah,
yeah,
no,
just I no.
no, because
don't-
you know it'll be CGI for the little Stitch and
Stitch is so cute already.
yeah.
You'll just ruin it.
I don't want the Little Mermaid live action because I don't know how they would do it.
Underwater's hard.
Or they're under the water. So how would you do it live action? It doesn't make any sense.
But that could be really cool too.
it could be
if
cool.
they pulled it off.
I'm just
If they
curious
pulled
to
it
see
off.
how they could pull it off. But it was going to look bad and also ruin my original love of my favorite Disney film, The Little Mermaid. You know, I just don't want to see that. So it's weird. It's such a weird concept to me that the other ones make sense because they're like people. And
Yeah.
so if you want to, you know, create live action people, that's just a movie. Okay, cool, go with the story. But if they want to make live action of like the characters, that's not live action. You're CGIing. It's just a CGI cartoon. It's the same thing.
Bart Jacasa is saying he doesn't want to see Fox and the Hound or Robin Hood in live action. And like,
Yeah, I
if
can
we're,
see because if
if
we're
we
doing
think of-
Robin Hood
Plenty
as a
of Robin
fox,
Hood
yeah,
live
if we're
action
thinking of
movies.
Robin Hood the way Disney did it,
yeah,
Mm.
great.
But Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, is an amazing film.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
It's wonderful, you guys. I
Sure.
think that Alan Rickman as the sheriff of Nottingham, whatever it is he's almost a better villain than Hans Gruber. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying he's very close because he's
up there.
ridiculous in the movie. It's great. He hammed it up because they gave him free reign. They were like, "Here's all this money. Do what you want with this role," and he was like, "All right, yeah,
Cool.
all right." Any other questions from the
Is this
chat,
it?
Ben, or should we go to like Instagram questions?
well, I
now?
have questions from like
Yeah.
all
from
across
all
the board. We're
genres.
jumping
Good.
around.
Great.
from all around the world.
Randall's question was from Twitter.
Oh,
Because he was on top of it. Raul Jane at Raul Jane, I might be pronouncing that wrong. I apologize. On Twitter asked, "Would you ever like to direct a film, and if so, in what genre?"
No.
Mm.
I don't really want to direct a film only because I'd rather be the executive producer on a film because then I can just give it my money and it gets my name and that's pretty much all I have to do.
Mhm.
Whereas if you direct a film, there's a lot of stuff you got to do. if I were to ever direct something, I guess sci-fi, because that's one of my favorite genres. But I like low budget sci-fi, so something indie.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I'm not like big blockbuster sci-fi. I like that too, but I like small independent sci-fi.
Right.
I would want to direct a film. I think it'd be fun to see if I could do it. It'd be the hardest thing in my life I would ever do, probably, besides like having a child, maybe. But directing a movie is like having a child, probably. You put in a lot of effort, you give birth to it, you hope that it does well, and that's all you can do, and it's just out in the world, and you give it everything. You sacrifice so much, you get gray hair and you gain weight. Yeah. Um, I would want to direct a horror film. It just seems
Yeah,
like
totally.
fun to direct horror films because watching them is scary. But on set they have to have so much fun. Like Rick, come here. Okay. In this scene, you're gonna be covered in blood and you're chasing after the kids and scaring them, and you're gonna pop out, and like that would be fun. That'd just be a cool day on set.
Sure.
Apparently, fake blood is really hard to get out, though.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
like,
get out of here
you-
because
Well,
it's like
real
corn
blood
syrup.
is too.
Well, I had in my class yesterday, we had a guy who's a first AD, first assistant director, and he's talking about sets he's been on. He's like, "Yeah, I was on a set where they exploded the blood, and it landed on everybody, and
Mhm.
I walked away because I knew that was going to happen, and if
Mhm.
it did, I'd be finding it in my shoes a week
Mhm.
from now."
It's hard to get out of your hair. It's corn syrup, right? It's like
Basically, yeah.
thick jelly.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have a cosplay that I wanted to put blood on, and I was like, do I really want to put blood on it? Because like it goes with the cosplay. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna reveal it because I would like to wear it maybe on a Schmoedown at some point, but like
Mhm.
I don't know if I just should just do it before the blood got on it, or should I do it after? We can all discuss this later with the two of you.
We'll see.
I'll see what you guys think.
Thoughts on this year's
Listen,
Oscars?
Jack, listen. Okay, real blood is hard to get out of clothing as well as chocolate ice cream. So I'm talking about like little kid blood that like is a bloody finger or a bloody knee. That's hard.
That's true.
It's hard to get out.
I've never seen Brianne kill anyone. I think that's
Yeah.
proof that she hasn't.
She murdered our first intern.
She refused to help me when I had to get rid of a body. So like that speaks highly to her.
Good thing I was there.
Yeah,
Digging is fun.
I think so. If you have the right motivation,
This is true.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, quick one. Movie Mantz on Instagram
Hey,
on
Hi,
Instagram
Scott.
asked, "Why is Scott Mantz your favorite?"
Okay, here's why Scott Mantz is my favorite. How much time do we have to go over this? Scott Mantz, man, he is the inspiration behind film therapy. One of the inspirations. There's many. But how can you not like someone that is constantly positive? Anytime I'm feeling down, like this is a true story. The other day I was feeling down and I was like, who can help me feel better right now in this particular moment? So I texted Scott Mantz and was like, I'm feeling down about this, Scott. I was like, please help. And all he did was like text me about like wonderful things. Like, you're the best. I don't know why you're even bothering with this. This is so little. This is, nothing that you need to worry about. No one else cares about that right now. And I was like, you're right. You're right, Scott.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's-
I called
You would
him.
be the best personal trainer ever.
He
like
would be
you can
amazing.
lift this amount of weight. You can do this.
Be a great
Life coach.
life coach or a motivational speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
All
called
of
him
these
for
things.
career advice the other day.
Oh, yes.
Because as you guys know, but as I've not really talked about on the show, so I would love to work in the entertainment industry, but I would love to be on the business side. I have a degree in marketing. I have, a background in like, social media coordinators, event planning, stuff like that. I
Mhm.
would love to work in the industry. Maybe it's like a publicist or something. I don't know. But I called Scott about this and he gave me some wonderful advice and he has lots of connections in Hollywood. So just with that, I mean, that's a great person right there. Just to be like,
Yes.
sure, I have an hour to talk to you. Let's chat. I'm on the road. Let's talk about this and just give me encouragement. And that's really awesome,
That
So
is.
I've never met Scott,
he's
but
amazing.
I've seen him in videos, and he seems amazing.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
he loves La La Land immensely, and
He
I love
does.
La La Land
He
immensely.
does.
And I'm gonna make Brianne show my phone case now.
I will show it.
What
This
is
is
on
It's
it?
Ben's phone
it-
case.
yeah.
What's on it?
Sebs.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
I want to say hi to Aaron Turner and Mark Tordai, who just showed up. I
Hi,
also Warren
Mark.
B and CMJ Replay, because I don't think I've said your names. Thanks for joining the show. Good times, good times. Good times, Ben.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Next question. We already did that one. Deezus in the chat asked, "Hey ladies, while we're on the subject of
Hi,
slang,
Jesus.
favorite current slang term / phrase? I'm obsessed with shook right now, as am I. I love that word.
I love like seeing all those memes or like tweets, and it's like so and so did this, and honestly, I'm shook. Like I love that. That's great.
Yeah, I just like reacting that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I don't
a
have
good word.
anything that I can come up with right now, so I'm at a loss.
I like lit. I think that
Mm,
that's fun to
mm.
say.
I mean, like, cash me outside. How about that? Is that
Cash
what
me
we're
outside. How about that?
No, no.
That's just a meme, and it's a
I
bad
still
How
one.
don't
dare.
get. I still don't get. I watched the video.
We don't need to. We don't
And
need to
what is
get
she
it.
saying? Catch me outside.
That's the point.
I don't
What is
know.
she
I
saying
don't
is
know.
the point.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't need to.
It's
go on
it's what I just said.
I like-
She's ridiculous.
I like brand. It's not really slang, but like people use brand to refer to like what they
Mm.
are into or what they're
Mhm.
what makes them who they are. They're like, oh, that's my brand.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I like saying life. Like I'm like this coffee is giving me life right now, but like
Yes.
LYFE.
Okay.
I have to spell it wrong. I'll do that. I'll say that a lot about ramen. This ramen is giving me life right now.
Mhm.
This dress is giving me life right now. I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Michael Atkinson said, you mentioned reading books by Gina Showalter in our last Q&A.
Jenna Showalter, yes.
Jenna Showalter.
Mhm.
Which series do you read?
Ooh, Lords of the Underworld. Fantastic writer. I love paranormal romance. That's a niche little genre that I'm super into. Jenna Showalter is just one of the authors I love. Cressley Cole, Larissa Yoon. They just do super fun, awesome stories, and they have each of them have entire series that they go through that should be made into. It's kind of like True Blood, I guess, would be an example of paranormal romance. But Lords of the Underworld is about when Pandora's box was opened, there were demons inside of it. And the demons were put into the bodies of warriors, the warriors that opened the box as punishment to them. So these immortal warriors have to live with these demons inside of them now. And so there's an entire series about that. And so it's about their trials and tribulations as far as dealing with the demons who are like, it's kind of like its own entity, its own soul, has its own personality within themselves, and finding love and fighting and losing and living life with these like things inside of them. And it's really funny and great and creative and weird. And I love stuff like that. So yeah, Lords of the Underworld. There you go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Decipher
They're
8121
judging me
asks in the
hardcore
chat,
for that. I can feel
and this
it.
is a question I love.
Um,
Least favorite ride at Disneyland?
Least favorite ride.
It's
Whatever has
hard.
the longest line.
Okay.
Peter Pan, probably.
He said Small World for him.
I don't like pirates.
Small World has
What?
grown on me
I don't
more.
find pirates interesting.
Okay, you're dead to me.
No. Indiana Jones is the best ride. That's my favorite ride.
It
Yeah,
is-
why we have
it's
to
a
talk
great
about
one.
things we don't like? Why don't we
That's
talk
true.
about things
what
we do
what
like?
rides do we love? I love Space Mountain a lot.
Space Mountain's super
Yeah.
I haven't
fun.
been on it in a long time, guys, because my kids won't go on that.
I understand.
Oh.
We did go on Star Tours, and my son was
Ooh.
the rebel spy, which was
Nice.
great.
I
Because
love-
it's hilarious to see a little child's face in the like picture.
I love Big Thunder Mountain.
Mhm.
Matterhorn's overrated. Big
Nice.
Thunder Mountain's better.
Oh, I see a question in here that I like. Can I just say
Grab
it
it.
out loud?
Go for it.
If Decipher 8121 says,
yes.
if you can live in any world from a movie, which would it be?
Oh.
I would want to live in the Little Mermaid's world. I want to live under the sea with all the fishes and the lobsters and singing clams, and my dad is Titan and all powerful and
Hmm.
not the bad stuff.
I got
in
it.
the
I got it. I
movie.
got it. Obviously,
Treasure
Harry
treasures.
Potter. Like,
Oh shit!
if
I
I'm
Yeah.
a
should've picked
wizard,
that.
I gotta be a
Oh,
wizard, though.
Dang, I should have picked that.
And
be
modern
fun.
day Harry Potter, so Voldemort's already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be great. We're
yeah.
rebuilding.
Yeah.
We're restructuring.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm really mad I didn't pick that.
Sorry, I got it.
It's her world, and we're just living in it.
Because I
you
gotta think
guys.
about I was thinking about Disneyland, and then I was thinking about Universal Studios, and I was like,
Oh.
should I live in the world of Fast and Furious? Tuna, no
Mm.
crust. I don't know.
You'd
That's
basically be a superhero.
a terrible ride, by the way. The Fast and Furious ride is so silly. It is not good.
The
but
tour,
the Kong one
tour.
is awesome.
Living
No,
in
the
Star
Fast and
Wars,
Furious
there's
ride
just
in the
too
tour is
much
cool.
turmoil.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
I'd
cool.
probably be on a
You're wrong.
desert planet. Anyways.
Okay. CMJ Replay asks in the chat, is there a movie that mirrors your feelings about your life?
Like currently?
I don't. Yeah, I assume so. About Time.
About Time
Mine-
is yours?
About
mine,
Time is
yeah.
a good one. Can you time
Mirrors
travel?
my feelings about my life.
I guess you could say, like, I'm thinking of it like
What reflects
it
my
reflects
life right now?
either reflects your life
Gosh.
or for me reflects my perspective on life.
Hmm. I don't know. I was like Mr. Mom, but like me as the character instead of
Just mom?
Yeah.
So basically, mom. Groundhog Day. I feel like that a lot.
Mm.
Like my life is Groundhog Day. I'm just walking through like the same door over and over and over again. But
But you're accomplishing so much.
you know what? I guess Groundhog Day may reflect years 2012 to 2015 of my life when I was really depressed. But and now maybe it's now the new day. So
I'm glad it's your new day.
thanks.
I'm glad that I feel like I had a great part in that because
You did.
2015 is the time that we started chatting and
That's
started
right,
our
that's
show.
right. Mm-hmm.
So I like to think that I helped with that in
You
some
did.
way.
You
Oh,
definitely
wonderful.
did.
I would say I always related a lot to Andy's character in
Devil
The Devil
Wears
Wears
Prada?
Prada because I've been an intern like 5 times in my life. I've worked for nonprofit foundations. I've worked on Capitol Hill. I've done a lot of different kind of smaller positions to try and get there, to try and make
Mhm.
it. So I know what it's like to eat shit and get coffee and feel very frustrated and stressed out and like you're never going to get anywhere and like you're not an accomplished person and like you aren't where you want to be. And I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Devil Wears Prada, sure.
I have one from Twitter that came yesterday, maybe. It says, "Are you studying more movies for future Schmoedowns?" That's from Pierre Jason Kelly, who we're always studying,
Yeah.
and just by seeing movies, I watch movies. I try to watch a movie a day, minimum, one that I haven't seen. So like I watched Cool Hand Luke last night till like 1 a.m. for 6 degrees, but also for knowledge of Schmoedown. So when they ask me how many eggs did he eat, I will know it's 50. There you go.
Yeah. I can eat 50 eggs.
And so now I have I subscribe to the Netflix DVD service where they mail you the DVDs because I needed to be able to watch more films and not feel like I'm paying so much money every time I rent something, digitally. So now I get it sent to me. I have Blazing Saddles coming today. So,
Oh, I saw that for
and
the
I
first
haven't
time
seen
the
it.
other day.
So
That's
there we
fun.
go. It's continuing. I think The Elephant Man is coming to me in another day. So just trying to get to see all the things that I've missed.
Yeah, same thing as you. I'm trying to watch more movies. A lot of the movies on our show that we have guests bring are some that I haven't seen. So like I had never seen Cool Hand Luke. I never watched Cape Fear. I would have never watched those movies had it not been for this show. So it really encourages me to branch out. And as long as they're available streaming wise somewhere, I'll watch it. I've never watched a movie and been like, what a waste of time. Even if it's a terrible movie and I hated it, I'm like, I watched a film, I learned something, or I saw an actor I liked, or I learned what I don't like about movies. So it's never like a bad thing to me.
I want to say hey to Clint and to
Clint.
Nolan.
Hi,
Thanks for
Nolan.
joining us. What's up, Ben?
Okay. Eric Monroe asks,
Hey,
what
Eric.
actor or actress would you love to have lunch with?
I mean, obviously it's Chris Evans. That's kind of a silly question.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
During the Oscars, Chris Evans walked out, and my friend was like, "He is the least talented of the white Chris's," and I'm like, "What?
No! Have you not
What?
seen
First of all,
Snowpiercer?
I said the same thing.
Okay, not just
First of all,
Snowpiercer though.
why are we even comparing people? What's the point of that? I always wonder, like when
They're all great.
there was a comment the other day that like ruffled my feathers. That I was like, why does it even okay? And I like said something. So here's how it went. It was on the Schmoedown for Nick versus Mark. This like last Fridays. And Nick Scarpino versus Mark Bernard. And it said, Jen Sturger is more beautiful than any of the other women that were in this Schmoedown. And so I said to this person, I said, why is it that you need to bring down other people in order to highlight someone?
Mhm.
And then they just deleted their comment.
Yeah.
I was
Good.
like,
Because
because
you're right.
Good.
You're right.
I was like, it doesn't. I was like, you can just say Jen Sturger is beautiful if that's what you
Yeah.
want to say. Just
Mhm.
say that. That's all you got to say.
Yeah.
Why?
like
Why
the-
do we have to compare?
Yeah.
What? I mean, none of the rest of us have been on the cover of Maxim,
Yeah.
so obviously we know.
Mhm.
We already know, and you don't have to say it.
Yeah. And also it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect our movie knowledge. It doesn't affect how, if we're
Yeah.
fun or
Yeah.
cool or boring or dumb or smart or whatever. It doesn't, like, looks have nothing to do with that. So it just doesn't, it's not worth commenting on.
I want to say hey to Jesus12 as well as Star Drew and Real McCoy because they are here in the chat now.
What's up, people?
Hey, guys.
Hey. Someone asked about I forget who. I think it was Nolan Dean asked about a movie like subscription service, like, or a cinema service. Basically, I have what's called a movie pass. I love it. My boyfriend got it for me for Christmas, and basically you have it's like, I
It's a
think he
monthly fee.
paid-
Are you only allowed to go Monday through Thursday though?
No, you can go one movie every 24 hours. Doesn't
Okay.
matter if it's opening
Doesn't matter what
weekend.
day. Okay.
Doesn't matter. Which I feel like there's actually some limitations to it, but I
Mhm.
don't really know what they are because I guess
Yeah.
people were seeing like 6 movies a week, which fuck yeah,
Yeah,
I would
do
do
it.
that.
Do it.
So you can only see like one in a day, basically. But it's whatever movie you want, and they send you like a little debit card. And so you go up there and you're like, I need one for Logan, and then you swipe it just like a debit card.
And that's certain theaters.
Certain theaters that are part of it, but it's
Okay.
a lot of theaters are
Cool.
included.
Cool.
Even like the Vista in Hollywood counts, or maybe not the Vista.
Do you know what the monthly is on that?
I think he paid $150 for 3 months, so I
Okay.
guess it's $50 a month, which to me sounds pretty good because if you think
Yeah.
one 3D ticket is like $15,
Mhm.
and if I want it, I see way more than one movie a month, so I see at least one movie a week.
I'm only in if it's at ArcLight because that's the only theater I'll
ArcLight
go
doesn't
to.
take it.
Yeah.
That's the
So
only movie
I'm
theater
out.
you go to, really?
I can't handle. I'm sorry. I'm a bitch when it comes to theaters. So no, I cannot handle any other theater.
She doesn't like people in her
Uh,
movie space, you guys.
It's true. It's true.
Well, you did tell me about that theater that it's like a mommy theater. And you took your daughter to it, and there's like room
Yeah.
to lay her down.
Yeah, that one. That was back when I lived in Burbank. So there weren't arc lights over in that area. So that was a Pacific theater, which is a nice theater. Yeah.
No, Star Drew, I've not seen 12 Angry Men yet. It is on my list. I'm
Ben,
still
have
looking
you
to
seen?
see
Oh wait,
it.
Ben has seen it. Right?
I love 12
Yeah,
Angry
okay,
Men.
that's right.
That's right. That's one of your faves.
Yeah. Let's do Randall stands again. Okay, Randall, you had another question. It was if there's one movie you never had to hear or talk about again, what would it be?
This year?
Sure.
That's hard.
That is hard because again, we're talking about things we don't like, and
Yeah.
I like to talk about things we do like.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like to stay positive.
You can also just make it like movies that you feel like come up so much.
Well, this past year, I was getting a little tired of La La Land. Although I like La La Land, I was just like, okay, I'm ready for the hype to simmer down just a bit, just a hair. Just take it from an 11 to a 10,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'll tell you what. Let's reverse this question to a positive. What movie came out this year we think deserves way more hype?
And that is
Sing Street.
True.
Guys, Sing
True.
Street. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix.
Yes.
It is so feel good, adorable, amazing.
Give it your love.
soundtrack.
Give it your money.
love, give it your
Buy
money.
that soundtrack.
Do
Buy,
it. Do it.
Drive it like you stole it.
Yeah. Drive
The
it
riddle of
like
the
you
model.
stole it.
Buy the album.
Edge
This
of
is your
17
life.
deserves more discussion
You
too.
can't go
What?
Edge of 17.
Oh,
Edge of 17.
Edge
I
of
did not
17.
see that one.
It was
Didn't see it.
really good,
Cool.
and not enough people talk about it.
I want to see it. It's on the list of things that I need to see.
I'll be honest and say that it looked really cheesy.
Oh no,
to
it
me.
did. I saw the trailer too, and I was like, looks bad.
Yeah, it looks
But then
really bad and cheesy.
My
but it's
friend went
not.
to see a preview showing of it, and he's like, it was free. I don't expect this to be very good. And he came out and he loved it, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and I did with my
Okay.
sister, and we
Okay.
both
Good.
loved it.
Here's the other thing, though. The other thing about that is when you see a movie for free, sometimes you like it better. And I'm totally
But I saw
serious.
it for money and I loved it.
I get that. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I don't always trust the I saw it for free. It was great. I'm like, yeah, because you got to
He's-
see it for free.
he's a
Probably got
cynic.
Midnight
tickets to it.
Special, yes, Mark Torta, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Midnight
you, Mark.
Special was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Great. Let's do like 2 more questions.
Okay.
Close it. Up.
Nolan Dean just asks in the chat, what is your favorite high school movie excluding The Breakfast Club?
Ooh,
So many great ones.
that one's hard.
I always love 10 Things I Hate About You.
I loved him. I love that movie.
Favorite?
I always loved Mean
Bring It
Girls.
On.
I know that's
Mean Girls.
a
Mean Girls
basic-
is probably my favorite.
yeah.
It's got to be because I definitely talk about it all the time. Clueless.
I know it's a basic bitch answer, but
Yeah, same with
whatever.
Clueless.
Clueless. Oh, I'm trying to think of. I feel like a lot of the ones.
16 Candles.
Yeah.
Even.
A lot of those we named are kind of female centric. I'm trying to think of ones where it's like all like boys and girls in the movie, besides Breakfast Club.
Well, that would be 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of like who's the lead there.
Right.
Could be Heath
Could be.
Ledger. Could be
Could be JGL.
Julia Stiles.
Could be Julia Stiles.
Could
That's
be him.
true.
Mm-hmm. I also
Yeah,
love
that
the
was-
television show that they made off of that as well.
I did not watch
It was a good
that.
one. It's a good one. So we'll go with that.
Okay.
And final question.
Final question.
Make it a good one.
Jack Shipley asks,
Make it something personal.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I don't know.
what other YouTube creators that you haven't worked with before do you want to?
Oh, everyone.
Ooh.
Every single one of
True.
them.
Yeah.
You know, we've tried to get Andre has interest to come on our show
Mhm.
and to come on Film Therapy as well.
Mhm.
But it's hard to get Andre. Like he's super busy. So that's one that I need to work on.
We are friends with John Flickinger. I would like to have him on this show. I know you've had him on.
He would be great
Film
on this
Therapy,
show. Mhm.
correct?
Next time he's in town, I'll make sure that we figure out
Yeah.
how we can record with him.
I'll rearrange my schedule for that. You tell me
Okay.
when and where to be, and I will go there. I'll ask off work. I'll take off. I'll switch. Whatever. I'll do that for him because
Okay.
he's a cool guy. And again, he's just like super positive and loves movies and just he does his thing. Like he is very, very successful in what he does because he's just created something for himself.
Mhm.
You know, there are people on YouTube that they don't necessarily like what they're talking about and they're not really into it, but they do it because they know it's going to get views. But he has just done his thing and people recognize that he's super passionate
Mhm.
about it. And that's why he has so many views. So I think that
Yeah.
separates. There's like 2 classes of YouTubers out there. So.
I'd love Roth Cornett on this
Mhm.
show as well, and on Film Therapy. Definitely.
I'd love Lexi
Definitely.
Alexander on here. She's on
Yes.
YouTube. She's a director, a legit incredible director. Academy Award nominated director. So I would love her on our show. There's so many people. I want
Dan
on our show.
Casey. Dan Casey would be great.
Hey,
He's
Dan.
hilarious.
Yeah, lots of comedians that we love and admire. People
Mhm.
that I've met through our connections with the Schmoes, who are, a lot of them are professional comedians. People I've met, like my boyfriend works at a comedy club. He's a comedian too. I would love to, so many people that I meet randomly. And I'm like, you're really fucking cool. I want you on my show. So
Right.
we're trying, guys. We're trying. But if you encourage them to come on, like if it's not just us asking, if it's you saying, hey, I heard. I saw you in this. I think you'd be great
Mhm.
on 6 Degrees. That's more of
Yeah.
an incentive for them to come.
I mean, I definitely would love to have like Zachary Levi on as like
Yes.
because he does podcasts, but I've heard that can be difficult. Max Landis would be great.
Yeah.
Nolan
Yeah.
Dean, you are
Mhm.
correct. I don't know how to get
Dreams.
that set up.
That's a far-reaching dream right there.
He can be our
yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
I
could
mean-
be our far-reaching.
Our far reach. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
goal.
The guys from Red Letter Media, I think they're amazing. They're so
great.
funny. And again, it's that thing where like they're not in the industry. They live in like Wisconsin or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think they live in Milwaukee and they just like movies. They're just doing their thing, and they have huge amount of viewers because they're just genuinely funny guys. And I would love to, I don't know if they could fit on our show because there's like 5 of them, but I would love to
Yeah.
go on one of their best of the worst watch parties. That would be amazing.
And Josh McCouga, totally.
Oh, yeah,
He
of course,
works
Josh.
though at the time that we do this show, so that kind of makes it hard. But if he ever wanted to invite us on his show,
Yes.
we would definitely do that together.
I think we would be great on that show.
I know. I don't know why we haven't been asked. What's
I know.
up with that?
We need to be you.
I'm
Okay,
joking.
everyone
I
in
know
this
why.
chat. Everyone in this chat tweet at Josh Makuga and say you should have Brianne and Stacy on your show. Or is that
Yeah.
a bad idea?
No, because he has people together.
Oh,
we would
okay.
be perfect together.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
hello. We
Mhm.
are a great combo.
Yeah. This
Mhm.
dynamic, you guys. This dynamic.
This is how things work. All right. Well, I think that's it. That's all we're gonna do.
That's it for today.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. This was fun. Let's do it.
This was fun. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. Thank you for all of this. Just all of it.
All of it.
All
of it. When
Thank
is our
you
next
for
Q&A?
all of it.
5,000?
5,000.
5,000.
We're gonna do 5,000 because
Okay.
we didn't realize how quickly we'd go from 2 to
Yeah.
3,000. Not saying that that's gonna happen for the next one, but we kind of want to make it so
Yeah.
that it's like
Yeah.
kind of a
These are special.
special.
These,
Special.
we don't want to do it like all the time. Our time
Right.
is valuable,
It
and
is.
also we don't have a lot to say in terms of. No, we have a ton of. We have a ton to say. Yeah, let's do it at 5,000. We're gonna get
5. We're getting there.
there. 5.
I hope we
G.
can get there before August, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
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 Good.
Before like back to school time.
At 10K, will we get to see Ben? No, you won't. No.
We
Fight
we need
for
to
it,
come up-
guys.
we need to
Fight
come
for
up with
it.
an incentive to see Ben though.
Okay.
It's gonna be once we get a really great guest on, or once
Max
we do
Landis.
once we get Max
Landis can
Landis.
come on, then we'll show
we
your
will
face
reveal
at some
them.
point.
I'm never gonna be seeing.
Not
guys.
on that episode though. All right. Thank you all for joining
Thanks,
us.
guys.
Fight for
See you next
10,000.
time.
Fight for Ben.
Love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.